Hi guys. I don't know why I waved at you. It's been a minute since I've done something like this. There's a couple of reasons why. We had a pandemic, things were kind of scary and hairy, and I didn't do a whole lot of this because it wasn't really essential. Also, I started a new project that many of you know, and it's a podcast called B-Sides. Today, I'm going to talk about skincare. I've always been very diligent about my skin, but your skincare regime hopefully changes as you change. Now I'm almost 40, so my skincare regime has definitely changed. It also changed a lot after being in lockdown for a year. So I wasn't wearing as much makeup. And so it forced me to look at my skin and work on that as opposed to, well, what can I do to make it look better, to present it to the world with makeup? I still love makeup, and we're going to get to that in another section. My skin never looked better. And so I'm going to share some of the things that I have adopted and changed. I have always been a Cetaphil user ever since I was a teenager. A few years ago, I changed from their gentle to their normal to oily. Like, I felt my face was cleaner after that. And so I used that and this, one of these guys. This is a silicone facial brush. It is delightful. They're really easy to find. They're very cheap. Little baby bristles. It's a delightful, mild exfoliator that's an everyday thing. I don't use wash rags anymore because I use these now. I got my kids using them. It's a great way to get your kids more excited about skincare. I have a teenage son. He could not care less. This made him want to do it more because it's just very silly and cute. So that's my everyday cleansing, this plus the Cetaphil oily. About every other day when I am wanting more of an exfoliant, my go-to is baking soda. Incredible. This stuff is magic. A little bit of it in my hand with some water, and then I scrub my face, and it feels like a polish. It's like a freaking diamond. Your skin is so shiny and great. If you get really dry skin, like in the winter, I'll add a little bit of coconut oil. Those are more like every day. If I'm having some blemishes pop up like I have right now, right here, and that's hormonal. Whenever that happens, I'll do this special thing that I'm going to show you today. So I'm going to put my hair up. Electrolytes. First things first, if you are at all interested in any DIY beauty, anything at all, if that's something you want to get into, you have to own glycerin. It's vegetable glycerin. You can find in any beauty supply store and also online. It is in almost all of your moisturizers. It's a humectant. So that means it attracts moisture and it retains the moisture in your skin. Also, chia seeds. These are already ground for me because I was feeling lazy. It's a powerhouse ingredient. It's good for your insides and your outsides. It's high in omega-3 fatty acids, moisturizing, antioxidant. For this scrub, I'm going to show you this 3-in-1 cleanser scrub moisturizer. I opt to use the seeds instead of the oil. The oil is really expensive, and I find that if I'm using the seeds, the ground seeds, I'm getting a bonus exfoliator and a scrub. So that's why I'm going that route. And then I'm using essential oils in this as well. I really, really heavily got into essential oils last year for a variety of reasons. Lavender oil, it's incredible stuff. It's antimicrobial, it's antibacterial. I mean, I've put it on cuts before. I travel with it now. Lavender is also just really calming and soothing, right? Tea tree oil. We use it here for just spot treatment. Dabbing just this with a Q-tip on your spot, incredible. It's also anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. This is a scrub for when I feel like my skin's being really problematic. So these are some hefty ingredients. YLANG and GERANIUM essential oils. A lot of high-end skincare products have both or one of those ingredients in there. So they're really, really good for your skin. Geranium is great for removing dead skin cells. It's antibacterial as well. Good for acne treatment. YLANG has magical healing powers. It's also antibacterial as well. So all of these together make a really great scrub for when you're having a little bit of problems with your skin. See these babies here? Right there. To make this 3-in-1 cleanser, exfoliator, moisturizer is I get a little bit of water. I go bloop. Sound effects help. With the glycerin, 2 shakes of each oil. Then you get your chia. I wet my other hand. Grab it. So they all come together and make a paste. And this is the fun part. And then from here, rinse off your hands. And after it's been a few minutes, you just rinse it off. My skin feels so soft, and you're not washing it off because now your skin is moisturized. You're very clean and soft. A couple other small tips while I've got you here is I have a laundry list of moisturizers, serums, oils, gels that I use to moisturize my face. I'm not going to give you all of them now because seriously, it would take forever. But what I will say is the one that I would take with me traveling would be rosehip seed oil. This stuff is incredible. I didn't use oil on my face until last year because it sounded gross. Like, it sounded counterintuitive. Like, why am I going to put oil on my face? Even if you have blemishes on your face, they're awesome. I'm a big fan of the rosehip seed oil. It is packed with vitamin C, preventing and reducing the looks of fine lines and wrinkles. A little bit goes a long way, like a tiny little pea size rubbed into your face. So like, that's what I would moisturize with if I didn't just do what I showed you. Another thing I want to talk about while I have you here is sunscreen. We know it's important. You gotta use it, right? I don't like the feeling of sunscreen on my face. I just haven't found a product that I like that has sunscreen added to it. So I like to do the sunscreen as a different step when I know that I need it. What I do is, this is zinc oxide, which is sunscreen. This powder I mix with any of my lotions, moisturizers, makeup if I'm wearing foundation and going out that day. You can make your own SPF'd moisturizers just by buying the zinc oxide separate. It's not that expensive. It tells you how much to add for a certain SPF. It's pretty incredible. One, it saves you money, and two, you can kind of control the product that you're using with the sunscreen. Eyelashes. Eyelashes and eyebrows. There's a lot of products out there that you can spend a lot of money on. All of them contain castor oil. Yes, that castor oil, which you can buy on its own. It's really easy to find. So what I do is, for any beauty supply store or again online, you can buy these little mascara spools. I just literally dip the mascara wand into this castor oil. And this is what I do at night. Don't get it in your eye, so be really careful about it. Open the bottom, and then I do the eyebrow. I noticed the biggest difference in my eyelashes and my eyebrows. They got thicker and longer in a matter of like weeks. Another thing that I've adopted, washable cotton pads. And one side, like a little bit more scrubby. The other side is really smooth for under your eyes. I can't tell you how good it makes me feel that I'm not wasting trash, and that just makes me feel like a better human. So that's another thing that I adopted this past year. Me and my glistening smooth face and oily lashes and brows. We're gonna go get some other stuff done today in my electrolyte. Thanks for stopping by. I'll have more for you another time. I love you guys. Thanks again. Bye.